on a sunny, scorching Thursday morning in Northeast Ohio. Welcome on into the bullpen. I'm Adam the Bull. He's Dustin Fox. And we are brought to you, of course, by Bet Rivers. And a lot to get to today. We'll actually talk about the U.S. men's national team a little later, and the Guardians salvaging the finale of their series with the Rangers. But a lot of basketball to talk about here in a moment. Dustin, what's going on?
Not too much. Just putting out the tweet here for the show that we're live. What's going on is it's July.
Yeah.
It's July 2nd.
It is.
And for the longest time, like July 1st meant that we would be like in tune with like free agency and like going back to when LeBron came back.
I just lost the audio. Am I not hearing Dustin, or is Dustin not hearing me, or is what's going on? Oh,
Back.
We lost you.
There we go.
Oh,
Sorry.
There you go.
I had all this great things to say in my mic.
Yeah, it's all right.
But remember back to around this time to LeBron watch.
Of course.
I remember back to when he left the first time.
Yeah.
To go to Miami with the decision right around this time.
Right.
And it's been, I don't know, like I got PTSD and I also have like excitement from when he came back, the second time. So I don't know, man. I'm like on full LeBron watch right now.
And I get it. I get it. I love we talked about this a little bit on Tuesday. I think everybody's excited about the possibility of LeBron coming back. You know the hot story, because when you run into people wherever, that it's like, what's the big question they're asking?
And listen, they think that we like have like inside sources with LeBron, and because we work in the industry, it's like, and Jason Lloyd especially, I feel bad for. He doesn't really cover the team like he used to. He used to be really in with the team.
Yeah.
And everyone asks him, it's like, is he coming back? And it's like, well, I don't know.
Right.
I know. I turned around on them. I'm like, honestly, like, what do you think? Do you think he would come back again?
Yeah.
And so I think there's a realistic chance that he's coming back. I think it's at least 50-50.
It just depends, like what is he looking for? Is he looking for the best possible team he could be on? Is he only considering teams that he's been on? Like, would he only consider the Cavs and I guess Miami? Because he's not going back to the Lakers?
I'm personally going to completely rule out Golden State.
You're not buying that?
No.
You don't think he'd play with Steph?
Well, I think he loves Steph Curry. I think that they're friends. I think he'd probably love to play with him, like in an all-star situation.
Yeah.
And maybe he'd love to play with him in a regular season situation. The problem is LeBron cares too much and wants to be loved. Like, he is on this tour, dude. Everyone loves LeBron right now. Like, he's loved in Los Angeles. He's loved in Miami. Like, he's loved in Cleveland. He's won a title everywhere he's been.
Yeah.
He's got to play with his son. He got his son drafted. He's got to play in playoff games with his son.
Yeah.
Like, assists to his son. Like, all of these things that he's wanted to do he's accomplished. He is going to play for, his 24th season coming up?
Yeah.
Like, it's insane. Do you want to really like do you want to take away from that by going to Golden State and playing with what some would say was your nemesis? Like, I don't care that it's for a season or two. If Jordan would have played with Bird at the end, or if he would have joined forces with Patrick Ewing, or you name it, right? Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
Like, come on. People would kill Jordan. It would kill his, like, because you know how it goes. Like, the longer you go in history, it doesn't matter. Like, those 2 years would turn into like, oh my God, he played like 8 years with Steph Curry at the end of his career. And like, what if he won a title with Steph Curry? That would kill everything. Be like, oh, at the end, he just had to go win with Steph,
Yeah.
And like, honestly, I feel like the Golden State Warriors, when we were the second go round, that was the rivalry.
Yeah. No doubt.
And it'd be like Jordan going and joining Los Angeles or Boston.
Yeah. No, I think you make good points, and we know LeBron cares about.
Of course, he cares about that stuff.
Type of stuff. I think the best story for us, and I think honestly the best story nationally, is if he comes back to Cleveland. The question 100%. Is, did the Cavs? So let's take this to the Cavs now, and we'll get back to LeBron as part of this. Do you think the Cavs blew it? Like, when you saw that trade of Jaylen Brown to Philly, Did the Cavs, like Paul George? Paul George is not Paul George anymore.
No.
He doesn't play. They got draft picks. But you have to think that if the Cavs had offered Evan Mobley, they would have definitely gotten Jaylen Brown. And in fact, Mikey McNuggets suggests, let me bring this up because he texted me, texted the group this morning. But he says, let's see, this is what Mikey McNuggets said. Did the Cavs make a mistake not trading for Jaylen Brown if that was the price? Mobley by himself is way more valuable than what Philly gave up. He says Allen, Tyson, and a pick is a comparable price to what Philly paid. Now, if that's true, if they could have had Jaylen Brown for Jared Allen, Tyson, and draft picks, then that's a no-brainer. Now, I don't know, if that would be the case. Certainly, they could have had him for Mobley, you would think, based on what they got in this trade. And I don't know, had they made a move for Jaylen Brown, maybe that would have increased their odds of getting LeBron. I don't know. But before we get into did this hurt their chances with LeBron at all, do you think the Cavs blew it by not getting Jaylen Brown here?
I mean, I think that Jaylen Brown to Cleveland would be like the sexy headline that everyone would be talking about. Oh, now that LeBron's definitely going to back to Cleveland, because they would somehow associate this move with LeBron orchestrating things behind the scenes, like to get the team to be the way that he wants.
Yeah.
I'm like, so I did the show yesterday. You were not on the show.
Yeah.
And Mikey brought up some good points. And so did Jason, about the fact that if they got Jaylen Brown and they traded Evan Mobley, who's playing defense on this team? I mean, they'd give up a zillion points a night. And they'd be really great in the playoffs. And if everyone's healthy, number one, but I don't know. And how does everyone mesh? You know what I mean? How does that team mesh together? A lot of personalities, a lot of guys who, can absolutely be the star of the night.
Mm-hmm.
And you just never know how that's going to work. There's the other side of things where, Evan Mobley still has some untapped potential, I think, where if he had LeBron kind of take him under his wing a little bit, push him, be his hype man, whatever you want to call it. I think that he could get more. I think we can get more out of Evan Mobley. And maybe LeBron sees that. You know what I mean?
Listen, if LeBron's coming back and he thinks it's a good idea to keep Mobley, okay, I get what you're saying.
I mean, look.
I mean, if Mikey
whatever the Cavs are doing, I guarantee you the Cavs are doing everything they can to be in communication with LeBron's team and what he would like to have.
But let me ask you this: is LeBron at this age still a great player, but not at the peak of his powers anymore?
No, but what he does do is he gives the Cavs something they don't have, and that's a backbone, and that's confidence, and that's playoff experience and championship experience. They don't have that. They don't have that, and that's what they need. They just genuinely need that. How many games, Adam, did the Cavs in the playoffs against the Knicks have the lead? I mean, that series could have easily. Excuse me, not the Spurs had the lead on the Knicks. The Cavs had the lead in game one and just needed to close that out, and the series goes differently. I think that the other series should not have gone 7 games.
Right. And
they wouldn't have gone 7 games if they had LeBron James. You know what I mean?
Do you think this team as is with LeBron is good enough to win a championship?
They're good enough to go to the finals.
Yeah.
Which is all you can ask for.
Yeah. Listen, I 100% want LeBron to come back, but I do think that there needs to be some other tweaks to the roster.
For sure. But those are things those ancillary pieces.
Yeah.
The Cavs have to figure out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's obviously you'd have a LeBron James. You would have Evan Mobley. You'd have Donovan Mitchell and James Harden as your big four.
And Allen. That's your starting lineup.
I mean,
and then what do you got on the bench? Not much.
No, not much right now.
You got Merrill. You got Tyson. Although he kind of struggled, and listen, it'll be a third-year player. I think he'll be better, but
they'll have to add some veteran guys.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I'm not a fan, you got to replace Dean Wade's minutes.
Yeah,
Keon Ellis, he didn't play much in the playoffs, but he did in the regular season. You have Max Strus. Now, maybe you trade Schroeder and Strus to get some other pieces that maybe are better fits for this current team. I don't know. But I'll tell you this. their eggs are all in the LeBron basket because if they don't get LeBron now, what are they doing? They're going to be the same team next year if they don't get LeBron.
Right. And this same team still went to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yes, but I don't think this team I'm not even sure they can win a title with LeBron at this point, but I know I'm very confident they can't without him.
I don't know.
I don't think they can win as is. So, yeah, I mean, a lot is pointing towards LeBron coming back. It would just create, if beyond anything else, whether they win a title or not, LeBron coming back will create a level of excitement. Obviously, when it happens, as it did
Bull.
last time.
Just think about this. Think about this for 1 second.
Yeah.
LeBron James goes to Golden State. He goes to San Antonio. He goes to New York. He goes to Miami.
Yeah.
You know, this regular season, yeah, there'll be excitement in those cities for LeBron, but it's not going to be every night. Like if LeBron comes back to Cleveland, every single night is good. He's going to feel like it's the playoffs and his like heyday again. Like that's the way the arena is going to feel. And there's no better place. And I put this up against any sport, it doesn't matter. When LeBron was here in those finals, I remember was it Game 6 of the finals?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that arena is as electric as any place in the world when he's here and when they got it going.
And you're 100% right that the reaction night in, night out with LeBron in Cleveland will be more electric than anywhere else. There's no doubt about it.
I know this much too because LeBron's about my age. I'm a little bit older than LeBron, just a couple years.
Yeah. And
when you get to your 40s, like your life changes in so many ways. Right. And you just have a different perspective on things. And 3 years ago, my life was completely different.
Yeah.
What I cared about then was way different now than, in terms of what's important to me. And I'm sure it's the same for him.
Yeah.
As his kids have gotten older, like he's got a son who's like, I think he's engaged and has a child on the way, I believe. Like LeBron's going to be a grandpa at some point. You know what I mean?
Has a grandpa ever played the NBA? Probably.
I'm sure.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Not played as well as him.
Yeah. I don't LeBron may play long enough that he could play with his grandson.
Oh my God.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. It is nuts. I mean, just think about how good he still is. And
think about the playoff series this year, this most recent playoffs.
Yeah.
Where they beat the Rockets and LeBron was by far the best player on the court with both teams.
Yeah.
Both teams.
Which is just, nothing he does makes sense. Like the fact that he's still good at this age, I think we're so used to him being great that I think sometimes we forget how ridiculous it is. In the postseason this year, at age 41 years old, he averaged 23 points, 6.5 rebounds. 7 rebounds, 7.5 assists, 1.5 steals, and 0.5 block at age 41.
Yeah, and I think he can play at this level for another couple of years. Because here's the thing:
if it was anybody else, I'd say you're crazy. But with him, I'd never count him out.
I just think that you'll pull back his regular season minutes. You'll pull back his regular season games. But I think in the postseason, when you need him, I think you can have nights where it could be vintage LeBron, where he could give you 28.
Yeah,
in a playoff game. Yeah, like in an NBA Finals game.
Yeah,
in an NBA Finals game, he could score 40.
100%.
Like that, I wouldn't put it past him.
100%. Yeah, that's true.
I think he should play with the beard this year.
Yeah,
I mean, just like have it be look as old as you possibly can.
At the gray,
like the old Nike commercials.
Jason Lloyd claims that LeBron looks older than him. Are you buying that?
Well, I mean, with the gray beard, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah,
that's true. Jason can't even grow a beard. He's like Ken Carman.
I mean, if LeBron shaved his face and shaved his head, he'd look like he's 22.
Right. That's true. By the way, LeBron has played. Now, obviously, there's more rounds than there used to be, but LeBron has played 302 playoff games.
It's insane.
I mean, that's almost 4. You think about it. You said before, oh, he's played 20 whatever seasons, but he's almost played 4 full seasons worth of playoff games. We're basically, he's basically what? I mean, 4 full seasons would be 328 games. He's 26 playoff games away from playing 4 full seasons in just the postseason, which is crazy. So in a way, he's played like this will be like his 28th season. It's just bonkers the amount of basketball he's played, and he's still playing at a high level. The Ringer does their NBA player rankings, top 100 every couple of months. And after the season, they had him as the 20th best player in the league. And whatever, he's probably somewhere between 15 and 25. But in the playoffs, you'd probably take him as a borderline top 10, certainly top 15. And for a guy who's going to turn 42 in 6 months to be still the 20th best player in the league is just insane. It's just insane. It's so crazy. But anyway, now we wait. But I will say that if LeBron does not come back, if he decides whatever to go somewhere else, the Cavs are kind of left holding the bag because all the other big players I think that are going to move have moved, and so if they don't get LeBron, I don't think there's any, at least that I see right now, I don't see any significant way for them to get better. I think that's it.
I mean, listen. If he goes to Miami, I could understand that, I guess, because he's played there. He's beloved there.
Yeah.
A couple of titles.
And they're good also.
Yeah. And I mean, he great coach, Pat Riley. Like that whole thing. I get that.
Yeah.
Like that's a move that I could understand.
Right.
I cannot understand him going to Golden State.
That would be weird.
It would be so weird.
If he does that,
he can't go play with the enemies.
Right.
They're the enemies. For my time when I'm in with my Cavs, like my prime, which is when basically 2014 until he left in 2019. The Golden State Warriors will forever be the rivals.
Yeah, it's so funny too.
It's like the fans. Sorry, Adam, to cut you off.
Go.
It's like
go
the
ahead.
fans who were with the Browns through and through. It's how they'll forever think about the Denver Broncos.
Right.
That's how it is. And so I cannot, like, LeBron cannot play for Golden State.
It would be so bizarre.
Donovan Mitchell can go play for Golden State.
Sure.
Not LeBron James.
No, it would. Yeah, I mean, he probably there's part of him that probably loves the idea of playing with Draymond and Curry, but I think in the end, I would be very surprised.
It absolutely kills if he went and played with him. It absolutely kills everything I thought about LeBron from post Game 5 when Draymond was ejected and was suspended for the game, and Klay Thompson saying it's a man's game. Like, I know Klay's not there anymore, but still, Draymond and Steph and Kerr, like that. Those guys are there.
Yeah. No.
It diminishes all that dog mentality stuff when they were in the finals from 2016. I think
it's not even to the same level because, but to some degree, I mean, when Kevin Durant went to the Warriors, it forever changed how people looked at him.
1,000%. Yeah, I never looked at him the same.
Yeah, and now he did it in his prime, but still, it would. I think you're right. I'd be very surprised if LeBron ended up in Golden State. You think there's a chance he ends up in some? I wonder.
San Antonio could be interesting. But then do you say he's chasing rings with Wemby?
And does he want to go play in San Antonio? Like,
I mean, LeBron. Shaq at the end of his career went with Kobe. No one kills Shaq.
Yeah. It's going to be fascinating to see how this plays itself out. And we're going to be, waiting for a tweet from Shams or whatever every moment. I mean, at any moment, you could see LeBron making yet another decision, and probably his last decision.
Yeah,
It's going to be great if he comes back.
It really
even
is.
Even if they don't win a title,
doesn't matter, dude.
we're going to be able to enjoy the ride more than we have in a number of years.
We never enjoyed the ride.
Right.
It was always, let's just wait for the finals. Like, can we just hang on? Like, can we not have Kevin Love get injured? Can we not have Kyrie Irving get injured? Like, those are the things we were worried about. Not the regular season, dude. Every single night, people will be downtown. It will be electric playoff vibes, like at the arena, every single night. And dude, I'm telling you, there's got to be something going on too. I mean, Gilbert has been so quiet for so many years, and we all of a sudden, I said to you the other day, like, we've heard from him.
Yeah,
and he actually looked like he's in halfway decent shape.
Yeah. By the way, can we bring Kyrie back too? Is there any way to get him? I'd take him back after all these years.
I would too.
It's funny. I went to one of our very prominent old stomping grounds recently, Rivals in Middleburg Heights.
Oh yeah, dude. How's the crew there doing?
Yeah, they're doing great. I didn't see John, the owner, who was always so nice to him, but
they're great.
The rest of their team, I saw some people that used to take care of us, and that was our one of our favorite places to go, and we had a great time. But I was telling the guy there, I was like, our two favorite bars that Dustin and I went to were Rivals and then the Clevelander, especially when the Cavs had a playoff game. And so thinking about LeBron coming back makes me think of those nights at the Clevelander. And there were a lot of times where you in particular it was so crowded. You don't love those huge crowds.
No.
But the energy when we would be there for a playoff game doing a show, and the energy in that crowd and the energy in our city, it was something like I get chills just thinking about like how many great times there were during that stretch, especially in the playoffs.
I mean, I just think not just the year they won it. Like, every year. I mean, like the conference finals, the NBA finals, like every night, like the interviews we had, the great guests we had on the show, being out, like you said, with the fans, like
our guy Fred McLeod, rest in peace.
I just think about Fred stopping by on the way to the arena and like doing a hit with us like at 6 o'clock before the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
God,
Fred was the man. Fred was the man. We miss Fred.
I mean, overall, that was the greatest. I'll look back at like in 30 years from now.
Yeah.
Lord willing, I'm still here.
Yeah.
I'll look back at those years as like the most fun I've had as a fan.
No doubt
of sports.
That was an unbelievable stretch of time that none of us will ever forget. All right, let's hit on a couple other quick topics. Obviously, if there's breaking news on LeBron, we will get back with you at some point. But Guardians salvage the series finale against the Rangers. They start a big 4-game set tonight in Cleveland to close out the home portion of their schedule. They play the White Sox in a 4-game series. The White Sox begin the day a game up on the Guardians. Obviously, the Guardians have, not been playing particularly good baseball. They lost yet another series to the Rangers, 2 out of 3. They haven't scored many runs. But they did score a bunch yesterday, and I'm hoping this could kind of get them on track a little bit. 9 runs in yesterday's game.
Yeah.
They score 5 early, and then the Rangers close the gap a bit, and then they put it away late. Austin Hedges, of all people, hitting a home run. David Fry hit a home run. Stephen Kwan pinch hit, got a triple. And Chase DeLauder and Khalil Watson both playing really well. So maybe this is the start of them getting back on track here right before the All-Star break. Because you got 4 with the White Sox here at home, and then you go on the road to Minnesota and Miami. Although Miami's playing as well as anybody in baseball right now. But 10 more games before the All-Star break, Dustin, and the Guardians right there, but they got to play better. It's a big series.
Well, I mean, they've got to get some run support. I mean, last night was amazing because they finally, they get off that 5-0 start to the game early.
Yeah.
And they held on, and thankfully they were able to tack on some runs late, as you mentioned there, because I thought for a second the Rangers were going to come back.
Right.
I think it was at the top of the 7th when they had 2 on, no outs, and they were just down 2 runs. and they got, I think they get one back. I'm not sure. Either way, it got close.
Right.
And so
it was 5-3, I think.
And the Rangers, as Hammy brought up on the broadcast the other day, was saying that like the Rangers have won the most games this season with one run
right,
than anybody in Major League Baseball. So they've won all these tight games, and the Guardians have obviously been in a lot of tight games.
Yeah. It was a nice win. Joey Cantillo pitched well again. He had gone through a stretch of 5 starts where he got bombed in 4 of the 5. But now, since then, in his last 4 starts, he's given in 24 innings. He's given up just 5 earned runs. He did the walks were not good yesterday. 5 walks. That's concerning. That's when he starts to get himself in trouble. However, he only gave up 3 hits and the 2 runs. So another strong performance, 4 in a row for Cantillo. So that was good to see. So I got a little feeling the Guardians are going to get a little hot with the bats here. Hopefully I'm not deluding myself based on one game. They need to take care of business in this White Sox series. I'd like to see them go into the All-Star break in 10 days from now in first place and start, and hopefully soon after the break get back Angel Martinez, and maybe a couple weeks after that get, most importantly, back Jose Ramirez. That would be big. All right, final thing, Dustin. The U.S. men's national team, I know you were locked into this yesterday, beat Bosnia and Herzegovina 2-0.
They did.
And advanced to the round of 16. Now, the U.S. team, the first World Cup was in 1930, and the U.S. team finished 4th that year. But since then, they have only gotten past the round of 16 one time, and that was 2002, I believe, when they beat Mexico to get to the Elite Eight before, I don't know. I don't know if they call it Elite Eight, but I'll call it Elite Eight. They beat Mexico, and then they lost in the round of 8. So we'll see if they can do it here. They're going to play Belgium. The U.S. is an underdog to Belgium, but they're not a huge underdog.
Belgium's a good team. Belgium got very lucky yesterday. I don't know if you saw this.
No, I didn't.
They were playing Senegal, I think, is who they were playing.
I think that's who it is.
And they were down 2 goals in the 83rd minute.
No.
And they scored 2 goals to tie it up.
Yeah.
They go into the overtime period before they say they played like a 15-minute first half, a 15-minute second half before they go to the penalty kicks.
Yeah.
But in the second half of the overtime, when it's 2-2, there was a penalty kick awarded via replay, and obviously Belgium they make the kick, they win the game. It was very controversial because even the people like the FIFA replay person they have at Fox was like, yeah, that's not that, you make that call.
Wow.
So yeah,
that's interesting. You're locked in right now.
Senegal got screwed.
Yeah.
Am I locked in? I don't know. I mean, I knew that the Americans would be playing Belgium if they won this game last night, and it was dicey for a second because the USA was up 1-0, as they say.
1-0, yeah.
And we got a red card, a controversial red card.
Okay.
Which means we're down a guy. So we're playing, 10 on 11.
Right.
And so, you thought maybe they would blow it, but they did not. In fact, they added a goal, an unlikely goal, 2-0.
So the teams that have made the round of 16 so far, Paraguay plays France on the 4th of July.
Paraguay should not be in this, but they are.
Yeah, France is a huge favorite in that one. Canada and Morocco also on the 4th of July. Morocco is a very slight favorite in that one. USA, Belgium on July 6th, which is next Monday. USA is plus 150 in that one. Brazil is a very slight favorite over Norway on Sunday, July 5th. Mexico and England. Mexico is a slight favorite. That's July 5th. And then there's still a few matches to go to get to this. So if USA does beat Belgium, we don't know who they'd play. They would play in the next round either Portugal, Croatia, Spain, or Austria. I'm guessing Spain would be the favorite of those 4, because I know Spain's a big favorite to beat Austria tonight. And Portugal's a slight favorite to beat Croatia. So we'll see. I don't know. I haven't watched much, but at least I'm paying attention a little bit.
It's exciting, and
Yeah.
Fox does the 4K, so the games look awesome
That's
on
true.
TV.
All right, I'm going to watch it Monday
These
night
guys are
against
really, really athletic, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy to watch.
All right, good stuff. A lot of fun today. We did a 30-minute show and didn't even talk about the Browns today because there was really nothing to talk about when it comes to the Browns.
Thank God.
Thanks, everybody, for joining us today. We appreciate it. Thanks to the guys for producing. Thanks to all of you for watching and listening. Check out the interview I did with Joe Thomas on the podcast yesterday. It was a lot of fun. We talked football and we talked steak. So check that out right here on this channel. My interview with Joe Thomas. We went for probably close to 30 minutes yesterday, so it was really great. And we'll be back next week, Tuesday. Where else but right here in the bullpen with Bull and Fox, brought to you by Bet Rivers. See you, everybody.
Peace.